Did climate change cause the collapse of the Western Roman Empire? Well, let me show you some really interesting data from this article that measures average temperature and rainfall over time in Central Europe. So, what are the headlines? The blue lines represent the changes in rainfall over time, and the red lines represent temperature anomalies, colder down here and then hotter up there. The different lines are error bars. The dark line here represents the migration period, which is about the time of the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, when hundreds of thousands of people migrated from the European northeast into the Roman Empire. What's fascinating is that this period of political collapse is correlated with wet and cold conditions, with huge variability, which would have caused crop failure and famine. So there you have it, the Roman Empire collapsed due to climate change? No. This is a correlation, not necessarily causation. I've said before in other videos that the collapse of the Western Empire was a multifaceted process involving hundreds of factors, of which climate change was one. Now let's look at the limitations of this study. The rainfall measurements were calculated by measuring 7,284 oak tree samples, and the temperature was measured using 1,546 alpine conifer samples. Specifically speaking here, wide oak tree rings meant a wet spring and early summer, and wide conifer tree rings mean a warmer summer. This dataset, like all datasets, has to be geographically limited, but it has given some superb data for historians and archaeologists to mull over about ancient climate change.